Runaway 2.
Cześć, witam Was w kolejnym odcinku serii Zagrajmy w Runaway 2 Sen Żółwia. Poprzedni odcinek skończyliśmy sobie właśnie tutaj. No i cóż, teraz będziemy chcieli się troszeczkę porozglądać po statku i na początek udamy się w róg korytarza.
Okay, but be very careful.
Whoever you are, I'm telling you to wait your turn behind the white line for devil's sake. Wait! You're the prisoner!
Congratulate me then, matey.
Ah, you've escaped?
You're the one who shackled me up. Did you think an Englishman like me wouldn't be able to break free?
You're right, by devil. What happened then?
The captain released me and made me a crew member.
Me most swashbuckling congratulations, mate. So what sort of dog are you now?
What?
You know, matey, what canine nickname has our captain decided to christen you with?
Tutaj pojawią nam się teraz 4 opcje do wyboru. Nie ma znaczenia, jaką wybierzemy. Ja akurat zdecyduję się na pierwszą.
Barbarian Bloodhound.
Nice choice, by devil. By the way, mine is Husky Hound. What can I help you with, Barbarian Bloodhound?
Why are you standing there?
I'm doing me regular duty on the Orion, spitting out certificates to whoever needs one, guarding the dungeon entrance, and giving out the daily ration of grog to all the half-breed dogs on this crew.
What types of certificates do you issue?
No, I don't issue anything, thank me lucky stars. What I do is fill 'em out, spit 'em, and seal 'em. There's all kinds. The minimal hygiene certificate, the one for swine-like traders, the frustrated house husband's merit badge, official certification for eye patches, hooks and peg legs, but most importantly of all, the certificate for pirates of low moral standing.
Is the grog ration?
Of course, by devil. Didn't they teach you don't drink and navigate at pirate school? Therefore, every member of the crew is entitled to 1 bottle and just 1 bottle per day of fine grog.
Serve me up a frosty mug of grog.
By devil, bring me a bottle and I'll fill her up for you. But first, would you be so kind as to display your certificate for pirates of low moral standing?
You'll simply have to trust me word, because I appear to have left it at home.
Matey, you know we pirates don't trust anyone's word.
I would like 1 certificate for pirates of low moral standing, if that isn't a problem.
Then bring me a form and it'll be a pleasure for me to fill it out for you, spit it and seal it. First, you have to pass 3 tests. But that should cause no problem to your despicable excellency. First of all, a pirate worthy of his name must never show any sign of compassion. So you must commit 1 act of extreme cruelty. Secondly, a pirate respects no private property other than his own. For which purpose you must bring me certifiable proof of plundering and pillaging. Thirdly, any pirate with self-respect has to know about the great masters of piracy. So I'll be giving you a little quiz on the history of classical ruffianism.
What sort of acts do you consider to be of extreme cruelty?
Well, most involve causing violent damage to someone, dicing them and then pounding their skull. The usual. But in your case, since we can't be losing any members of the crew right now, or our prisoner, Fifi Foxhound, you'll have to come up with something else.
Hit me with the ruffianism test, Husky Hound.
Let us begin then. Question 1. Who was the ship's cook in the famous crew of the ill-fated Captain Flint?
Tutaj mamy quiz. Ja oczywiście będę wybierać już te właściwe odpowiedzi.
Long John Silver.
I knew you'd get that right. Let's continue. Question 2. What was the original trade of Captain Blood, which was most convenient for someone wanting to become a bloodthirsty pirate?
Doctor.
Well done, boy. Let's move on to the next. Question 3. How did Captain Swallow escape from the island where Captain Barbossa abandoned him for the first time?
By inventing turtle surfing, as everyone knows.
Quite inventive indeed. And to think, some people dare say he was rescued by a boat of rum traffickers completely by chance. Anyway, you must answer 1 final query. By means of what ingenious combination of trips did the 4 pirates of Lentil Cove reach the Caribbean Express port of call on Chickpea Island?
What?
I know it's a silly question, so I'll give you some background information. At the beginning of their careers, peg-legged pirates Henry Wobblins, Diego El Cojuelo, Jean-David Leclopé, and João de Passarromo did not possess their own ships. So they set sail on the Caribbean Express, headed for Chickpea Island, where they found treasure map H94856 in Lentil Cove. Like good pirates, they were mischievous rogues who fought over the map for days, until exhaustion led them to tear the map in four and cooperate with each other. The last Caribbean Express was to pass through Chickpea Island 8 days later. Because it was early in the morning, they had 8.5 days to get back to the port. The problem was that during the ruffianesque brawl, they'd lost 3 of their 4 wooden legs. They decided they'd return to the port in pairs, with one pirate wearing the sole remaining peg leg and the other leaning upon him. Afterward, one of the two would return to Lentil Cove using the wooden leg, then forming a new pair to return to the port, and so on until all 4 could reach the boat's point of arrival. The order they chose was to be of the utmost importance, because some were faster than others. Henry Wobblins stuck a pebble into his boot, because the pain in his sole would increase his speed. And therefore, though he weighed more than a sperm whale, he was able to reach the port in just 1/2 of a day. Diego El Cojuelo was used to running, and even though this time he was wearing garments and there was no cuckold in hot pursuit of him, he could still reach the port in 1 day. Jean-David Leclopé bragged he was the lightest of the lot, but he'd ingested some stomach-wrenching berries that forced him to lower his breeches every 15 steps. Wherefore, he would take 2.5 days to make the same journey. João de Passarromo was the world record holder in poultry chasing, but it took him no less than 5 days to walk the distance to the port, because after a violent bout of hunger, he'd snacked on 5 of the 5 toes on his remaining foot. I'll sum up the situation for you. Henry Wobblins took 1/2 day to reach the port. Diego El Cojuelo took 1 day. Jean-David Leclopé 2.5, and João de Passarromo 5. They only had 1 wooden leg, and the Caribbean Express was going to call at port 8.5 days later. And every pair would take at least the time needed by the slower of the 2 to get to the port. In that case, which 2 pirates were the first to go to the port of call?
Tutaj mamy drugi quiz, jednak z jego opisu bardzo łatwo jest wywnioskować prawidłową odpowiedź, więc myślę, że nie będzie problemu.
Henry Wobblins and Diego El Cojuelo.
And therefore it took them 1 day. Now tell me, which of them returned to Lentil Cove with the wooden leg?
Henry Wobblins.
All told, that makes a total of a day and a half. Don't get your waistcoat in a wad. You're not doing bad. Which was the second pair to walk to the port?
Tutaj naturalnie wybieramy parę, której nie wybraliśmy w poprzednim pytaniu.
João de Passarromo and Jean-David Leclopé.
All told, that makes a total of 6.5 days. Now, tell me, which of the 3 pirates at the port returned to Lentil Cove with a wooden leg?
Diego El Cojuelo.
All told, that makes a total of 7.5 days. Since at that time, the ones left at Lentil Cove were Henry Wobblins and Diego El Cojuelo, who only needed 1 day to reach the Caribbean Express port. They managed to get there in time, save their lives, put the map back together, find the treasure, and go down in ruffian history as the 4 pirates of Lentil Cove. Congratulations to you, mate. You've passed the test on history of classical ruffianism.
I w ten oto sposób udało nam się zdać pierwszy z testów, czyli test z wiedzy. Natomiast teraz udamy się na korytarz i to, co będziemy chcieli zrobić, to dostać się do skarbca. Obejrzyjmy sobie drzwi.
What are those odd marks around the doorknob?
Dobra, spróbujmy je otworzyć.
All right. What are those odd marks around the doorknob? What in the 7 seas is this deadly device? Holy Toledo! It was only inches from slicing me belly open.
Tak, mamy tutaj pułapkę w drzwiach, jednakowoż pozbędziemy się jej przy użyciu drewna z parapetu.
That's it. As our elders used to say, brains are better than brawn. I hope to have done away with that little sword problem. I'll close the door behind me so nobody comes in. So this was the feared demon dog. His size adapts better to me pocket than Russian mongrels, so I think I'll take him captive. I'd love to take possession of his sword, but lumbago is a serious malady. I hereby bestow upon you the right to remain silent as long as I wish, at risk of receiving another blow to the noggin should you open one eye. Holy treasure trove! There's more gold here than in my Uncle Albert's wisdom teeth.
Skarbiec jest dosyć pokaźny, jednakowoż my będziemy potrzebować zaledwie jednej kosztowności, tak więc znajdźmy sobie coś, co będzie nam pasować.
My reputation as a pirate isn't grand enough to rob another pirate's treasure, but... I can't squander the opportunity to grab that nice little antique over there and run. It's the Great Dosiqua, ranked #1 in the last issue of World's Top 10 Idols.
Dobra, teraz już na spokojnie możemy sobie skarbiec opuścić i będziemy mogli się lepiej przyjrzeć tym dobrom, które udało nam się z niego wyciągnąć. Naturalnie mamy tutaj żywą istotę w ekwipunku. Jest to ciekawe, oczywiście jest to lemur z samego początku gry, teraz nazywany jest tu psem. Niemniej jednak otwórzmy ekwipunek i przyjrzyjmy się temu lepiej.
He's a bit short for a pirate, isn't he?
Zwróćmy też uwagę na ten przedmiot, tę złotą figurę, którą zabraliśmy ze skarbca.
It's the Great Dosiqua, an idol of great value and unknown origin.
I w tym miejscu zrobimy sobie stop klatkę, bowiem pojawia się tu 25. ciekawostka w tej grze. Dotyczy ona tego posążku, który znaleźliśmy, jest to wielki Dosiqua. Ten posąg, czy też wielką statuę wystrzeliliśmy w pierwszej części Runawaya z domu Saturna w kierunku banku, zaś sama statua pochodzi z bardzo starej produkcji Pendulos Studios z Igor Objective Uiko Cahonia. Tak, jest to bardzo fajne nawiązanie twórców do swoich poprzednich serii, natomiast to taka dygresja, a teraz już wracamy sobie do rozgrywki. Dobra, udało nam się zabrać skarb. Teraz jeszcze wrócimy sobie do Huskiego. Tutaj koło niego stoi taka bardzo stara komoda i warto byłoby ją sobie przeszukać, tak więc zróbmy to.
Deposit useless junk here. I don't know why, but I don't think there's anything useful in here. Napkins, silverware, clean clothes, a stuffed dodo, a pirate's brain, a travel sewing kit. Look, a rubber chicken on a pole.
I w tym miejscu zrobimy sobie od razu kolejne cięcie, ponieważ mamy tutaj ciekawostkę numer 26. Mianowicie tutaj nasz bohater, grzebiąc w skrzyni, mówi, że znalazł gumowego kurczaka na kiju. Oczywiście jest to błąd tłumaczenia, chodziło o gumowego kurczaka na kołowrotku i jest to kluczowy item z gry Secret of the Monkey Island. Nie wiem, czy to pamiętacie, niemniej jednak możecie tego kurczaka zobaczyć teraz na screenie, a my tymczasem już wracamy do rozgrywki.
It's missing the batteries. 24.5 GHz Pentorium 7 processor. Cotton swabs to clean the ears. A Trentorian spaceship. By Jove, it's a wedge of cheese. Oh no, disgusting. It's soap. A pine-scented nautical air freshener. A watch fork. Nothing interesting here.
Nasz bohater twierdzi, że nie znalazł nic ciekawego, jednakowoż wcale tak nie jest. Oczywiście, że znalazł, tylko jeszcze tego przedmiotu nie możemy wykorzystać. Niemniej jednak teraz spróbujemy dokonać aktu szczególnego okrucieństwa i w tym celu wrzucimy sobie lemura czy też psa do beczki z wodą.
I'd better not. The water might wake him. Though, I have heard rumors about strange reactions when you mix water with certain products. That might come in handy.
I teraz właśnie będziemy chcieli wrócić sobie do komody i wyciągnąć mydło, które z pewnością będzie nam niezbędne do tego, aby porządnie wyszorować i wypucować naszego lemura. Tak więc wracamy do komody i wyciągamy mydło.
My memory doesn't fail me. Here it is. Maybe the time has come for that bar of soap to help me demonstrate the truth of certain unproven legends in the world of chemistry.
Teraz naturalnie mając już mydło musimy z powrotem powrócić sobie do korytarza i to co będziemy chcieli zrobić to oczywiście wykąpać porządnie lemura i w tym celu najpierw będziemy musieli użyć mydła na beczce, tak więc zróbmy to.
I've heard odd tales about what transpires when adding this malignant substance known as soap to common everyday water. Let us now authenticate its verisimilitude. Oh, wonder of wonders! Yuck! Some bubbly pox reminiscent of baby drool has appeared in the water, as if it were rabid. I must christen me creation with a name. Soapified water. Soapy water? Something like that.
I dopiero teraz do tak przygotowanej czy też namydlonej wody w beczce możemy wrzucić lemura.
Yes. Could everything I've heard about soapy water and its effects on filth be true? I'm not a man of science and philosophy, but I do enjoy experiments. Let's try. Keep quiet, you whippersnapper, or I'll swab the deck with you. Unbelievable! The filth simply melted from his shaggy coat like witchcraft. Even though he's awake, he's no threat to me anymore. Everyone knows a pirate loses strength if he loses his filth. It's like scalping the dreadlocks off a Barbary pirate.
I w ten oto sposób dokonaliśmy aktu szczególnego okrucieństwa. Natomiast zanim jeszcze pójdziemy do Huskiego, to wejdziemy sobie do kajuty. Tutaj jest przedmiot, który nas interesuje, dokładnie jest to sekretarzyk. Otwórzmy go.
Aye. Let's see what's inside. Not a thing. All those finely labeled drawers and slots, and there's nothing but certificates, deeds, and parchments of miscellaneous utility.
Są tutaj jakieś certyfikaty. Naturalnie nam taki kwitek z certyfikatem będzie potrzebny. Chciałabym go zabrać, ale z jakiegoś powodu nie mam takiej możliwości, tak więc opuszczę sobie tą lokację i najpierw udam się do Huskiego. Tak, coś nie wiem, czy się zbugowało, czy ja zmisklikowałam. Niemniej jednak teraz pokażemy Huskiemu czystego lemura.
Look here, Husky Hound.
Sink me! What have you done to him? His coat is practically shining. The poor devil, demon dog. He'll never lift his head from the shame. How could you commit such an evil deed? Are you that ruthless? That cruel? I thought you were more honorable. Congratulations, you've committed an act of extreme cruelty with cum laude honors. Hats off to you, matey.
Dobra, teraz poprośmy Huskiego o to, żeby nalał nam butelkę grogu i zobaczymy, co się wydarzy.
Fill her up, please.
Show me your certificate for pirates of low moral standing, sir.
Can't you just turn a blind eye for once?
I am an honest pirate. Are you trying to offend me, boy? Or would you like to cross swords over it?
On my scarce honor, no. Plus, me physician has prohibited me from brandishing a sword.
Shattered disc, eh? These doctors is all quacks. Mine's forbidden me to jump onto the ship's deck due to a severe case of corns. What's even worse is a mutineer I know who can't be thrown to the sharks until his health's improved. Poor rheumatic Rottweiler.
No niestety tak, tutaj bez certyfikatu Husky nie będzie chciał nam nic dać. Tak więc ponowię próbę pozyskania certyfikatu, wrócę sobie z powrotem do kajuty i spróbuję ten sekretarzyk przeszukać jeszcze raz.
Certificates of... Aye, I'll take one of these. A certificate for pirates of low moral standing.
No i świetnie, akurat tym razem mi się udało. Dobra, skoro mamy już certyfikat, to naturalnie teraz wrócimy sobie do rogu korytarza, do Huskiego i będziemy chcieli oczywiście, żeby nam ten certyfikat wypisał. Tak więc weźmy sobie teraz certyfikat z ekwipunku i dajmy go Huskiemu.
You won't place the seal on it until I passed all 3 tests.
A tak, jestem trochę zakręcona jak ruski termos. Naturalnie na początek musimy wykonać trzecie zadanie, czyli pokazać skarb Huskiemu. Zróbmy to.
Take a look at this, Husky Hound.
Sink me! If that isn't certifiable proof of level 3 plundering and pillaging, then I miss Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations, you passed the test.
Presto! Now I've passed all 3 tests required to become a pirate of low moral standing.
And by me faith, ye passed with flying colors. As soon as you bring me the certificate, we'll make this official.
I dopiero teraz możemy dać Huskiemu certyfikat, aby nam go wypełnił.
There you have it, Husky Hound.
Let's see. You've passed all 3 challenges. The form looks official. Aye, aye. What's your real name?
Brushian Boskov, captain of the just Brushian Boskov, that's all.
The last name starts with B-H.
Oh man, this might take a while. How may I ask have you been, Husky Hound?
O-U-G-H.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Where have I heard that little ditty?
Well, here you go. Your certificate properly filled in, spitted and sealed. Good day, sir.
That's quite a work of art indeed.
Dobra, to jest moment, w którym możemy już poprosić Huskiego o butelkę grogu.
Now you'll fill it for me, right?
Of course I remember spitting the certificate for you. But don't be asking for more till tomorrow.
I'll get by with this, thanks. Besides, me doctor's forbidden me from drinking alcohol.
Shut your mouth, or you'll make this pirate cry.
I w ten oto sposób staliśmy się pełnoprawnym, certyfikowanym piratem o bardzo niskich kwalifikacjach moralnych. Mamy już butelkę grogu, tak więc teraz jeszcze wrócimy sobie do skarbca, żeby trochę poszabrować, jak to na porządnego pirata przystało. Tak więc wchodzimy do środka i bierzmy się do dzieła.
Aye, aye. Now that I possess me swashbuckler new certificate for pirates of low moral standing, I have the guts to do that and more. Let's see what to take. This thing here. Ooh, this too. Not that. Well, okay. This. That over there. Well, I would have felt just terrible if I'd left anything behind. Now you may inquire, how did I fit everything into me pocket? It's simple. The 3D object modeling department found it appropriate to issue me a voucher, so as to walk with less weight in me trousers.
Powiem wam szczerze, że bardzo mnie zdziwiła ta scena, jak również sama zachłanność i pazerność naszego bohatera. Jest to dosyć zabawne. Natomiast coś zostało. Na końcu leży lejek i po niego sobie wrócimy.
I can't figure out what it is. I guess I skipped over it when I took the rest of the treasure. By Jove, it's a funnel. Not very worthy as a piece of treasure. But I could use it as a megaphone for speaking to the crew of the Interfector.
I tym pozytywnym akcentem zakończymy sobie dzisiejszy odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało, że całą serię ogląda wam się bardzo przyjemnie. Naturalnie zapraszam was do kolejnego odcinka, który już będzie ostatnim odcinkiem, a tymczasem żegnam się już z wami, tak więc trzymajcie się. Hej!